Took this apart to show you guys kind of the difference on this early Super Nintendo, and there's right away I spot quite a few obvious differences. First of all, this big old Soundboard is what makes the system so much heavier. Turn it around here. Okay, Masumi Electric Company, I guess is what it stands for. These the motherboard itself is much larger as well because it extends all the way like here. It extends up farther. It's not a whole lot larger, I guess you could say, but it does fill the case up farther. It comes all the way up to the front. Now a little bit later NES's, Super NES's, there was quite a bit of space up in here. Actually, they probably could have made the compact model way earlier than they did. But this is different too. This metal plate here has like 6 screws holding it down, whereas the later ones had a smaller plate with just 2 screws on each side holding it. The eject system rod is bent on this one. That's why they're notched here on the later ones. They use the same case mold from this one on out, the best I can tell. Although they didn't really have to, but this one down here has also got a huge capacitor right behind where you plug in your RF thing. You can see this one don't have that. It's got the place marked for it there. But they must have made us use one of these other ones. Had shrunken them down a whole lot from that time. Just different in there. It's just a completely different system. Probably as different as the full-size PS2 to the slim PS2. Now Nintendo kind of shocks me. They don't really update their hardware ever anymore. But as you can see back then, they done this, I guess, to save money. That's why they didn't redesign the whole case. They used the same case for like 5 years after this. So that's pretty incredible as well. But this system, these early systems, like I said, are discolored usually, and this system's been through hell because these was broke off, and I think that plastic weakens as it turns yellow probably as well. Oh, another interesting thing is when you turn the power button on the early system, it actually puts a little, it won't let you take the game out with the power on. And the game inserted, it will not come out because it locks into this little notch on all Super Nintendo games. Pretty funny that they did away with that on these systems really early because they notched all the cartridges that I know anything about. Of course, this one's different. Donkey Kong Country is different from this on the notch. So that's kind of interesting too. Also, you don't want to, the reason they notch that, you're not supposed to take your game out while the power is on. And it's, I guess on these systems they got an eject button, and Nintendo figured it'd be easy to get the cart ahead of the horse and hit the eject button and take the game out. But I've actually read online that can destroy this fuse here if you do that.